Hello students, today we discuss about the practical session of this course, and in this we discuss exercise number 3, study of seasonal indices of arrivals and prices of cereals. So seasonal indices is very important uh, calculations or very important part of agricultural market research, and this is very important to know the price behavior of different crops like cereals, pulses in the market. So we see in detail about this particular point about seasonal indices. Before that, we see about the time series analysis. So seasonal indices comes under very important statistical analysis. We can call it as a time series. So we see the definition of time series. When we observe numerical data at different points of time, the set of observations is known as time series. For example, if we observe production data, sales data, population data, imports data, exports data, etc., at different points of time, say over the last 5 years or more years, the set of observations formed shall constitute time series. A time series is a set of statistical observations arranged in a chronological order. So this is also the definition of time series. When quantitative data are arranged in order of the occurrence of the resulting statistical series is called a time series. So if for estimation of this analysis, we required which type of data? Quantitative data. Already you know all these things in statistics course. There are 4 types of components or elements of time series. So number 1, secular trend, seasonal variation, third one, cyclical variations, and fourth one, irregular variations. We see in detail about seasonal variations. Price have to play an important role in economic planning. Price determine not only what should be produced, but how much should be produced and their distribution. The wide fluctuation in prices affects the grower's capacity for increasing production. These fluctuations in the prices of agricultural products are the greatest hurdle in the way of agricultural development as they bring ruin to many. Besides annual variations in productions and low prices, elasticity of demand, another contributory factor to the instability of farm prices is the seasonality in agriculture production. So student, due to seasonality, the prices of certain farm products influences, okay, and this is very important to know the annual variations in productions. It is therefore necessary to study the farm prices, which form an essential requirement for policy formulations. On the basis of price studies, the cultivators can make decisions for proper allocation of the crop areas by anticipating future prices based on prices which prevailed in the past. So past prices and future prices, these are very important to know, and according to that you have to allocate the areas among different crops. From the time series data on arrivals and prices of pulses, we can examine the extent and nature of seasonal fluctuations and different price ranges. Okay, according to that, what effect on prices should happen, so that we study in this particular time series analysis. Then next point, seasonal variations are those periodic movements in business activity which occur regularly every year and have their origin in nature of the year itself. So these are the periodic movements. So we can call it as a seasonal variation. Since these variations repeats during a period of 12 months, they can be predicted fairly accurately. A seasonal variation in time series is the repetitive, recurrent pattern of change which occurs within a year. So that repetitive and recurrent pattern is very important to observe certain analysis. Now, how to measure these seasonal variations? Most of the phenomenon in economics and business show seasonal pattern. When the data are expressed annually, there is no seasonal variation. However, monthly or quarterly data frequently exhibit strong seasonal movements. There are many techniques available for computing an index of seasonal variation. The following are some of the methods more popularly used for measuring seasonal variations. In that first one, ratio to monthly average, method of simple average. We can estimate weekly, monthly or quarterly data. So this method is very important for calculations in our practical session in this syllabus. So you have to know about how to estimate seasonal variations or seasonal index with the help of simple average method. So that I am explained with my next video. Ratio to 12 months moving average method, ratio to trend method, and link relative method. So you have to focus only with the calculations, or you have to calculate seasonal index by only one method, that is method of simple average for our practical syllabus. Thank you very much.